Welcome back, guys. This is my second video on the creation of a Captain America First Avenger helmet. Today I'll be showing you step-by-step instructions to complete the silicone layer of a slush casting mold. The first thing you need is obviously your sculpt. In my case, it's the same one that I've done in my previous video. For silicone, you can spend an array of different prices for different silicones. The cheapest way I found is to buy silicone caulk at a hardware store. I bought a 12-pack, and each tube averages out to around $4 to $6. Turns out you only need around 6 to 7 tubes to completely make a good layer of silicone. Dish soap, a release, petroleum jelly would work fine, but you'll need a spray release like Ease Release 200 later in the process, so you might as well just invest the $10 now. Glycerin is about $5 at a drugstore. You'll need 2 opposite colored acrylic paints. They average out to around 50 cents to $1 a piece. Mixing utensils, popsicle sticks work great. They're disposable and they're very good at mixing. You'll need a caulk gun, gloves, highly recommended, latex free, no powder for the silicone because silicone can get messy. A respirator is recommended for the silicone. Silicone is not deadly, but it is very potent, and you'll realize that very shortly after opening one. Dixie cups and a water dish. The first step is to mount your sculpt and make sure that it will not topple when you're applying your silicone later. Fill all your Dixie cups up with 4 tablespoons of water and mark a line at the water's horizontal. Then you are free to pour the water back out. Once you have made some warm soapy water, you may apply your release to your sculpt. Pop open a silicone tube and squirt it into 1 Dixie cup until it fills to the line. Add 6 to 8 drops of glycerin and 1 to 2 drops of your first acrylic paint color. Mix thoroughly, and the less bubbles you make, the better. Dip your hand in the soapy water and apply your Dixie cup worth of silicone to your sculpt. Keep repeating Dixie cup by Dixie cup until your whole first layer of silicone has covered your sculpt. Once dry, you may move on and repeat the same process but with a different acrylic paint color. Completely coat the first layer with the second, and once the total amount of silicone is as thick as a $50, you may set it to dry for a day. Now for the keys. Take 4 Dixie cups and spray them all with a release. Apply an equal amount of silicone to each Dixie cup and use soapy water to help you push down the silicone to reduce the amount of air pockets. Once dry, cut off the excess silicone and apply more silicone to apply to the key parts of your silicone skin. Wipe off the excess silicone and allow to dry for another day. These keys will help realign the silicone skin with the mother mold later when you are casting your helmets. Now the inner silicone layer of a slush casting mold is complete. My next video will be on the outer layer, or the plaster mother mold. I hope this helped, guys, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below or shoot me an email at foodforcaleb@gmail.com.